My dear Bhakta Tom, it brings me profound satisfaction to know that our contemplation has been helpful to you. Your simple thank you is a deep encouragement, and it signifies a clear connection in our shared spiritual journey. It is my sincere pleasure and my dear Bhakta Tom. This is a supremely important question, and it goes right to the heart of the practical application of our devotional lives. How, in the light of Prema Raganuga Bhakti, do we come out of conditionings and habits that are not transcendental? It's a challenge every sincere seeker faces, as we strive to move from the mundane to the divine. Let us approach this with the utmost deliberation and contemplation, seeking guidance from the principles taught by our acharyas, like Srila Gaurahari Das. The very essence of Prema Raganuga Bhakti is to cultivate spontaneous, selfless love for Krishna, following in the footsteps of the residents of Vrindavan. This path is not about forceful repression of our material nature, but about transforming it through higher taste and absorption in the transcendental. Here is how we can gradually come out of non-transcendental conditionings and habits in the light of Prema Raganuga Bhakti. 1. Awakening a higher taste, ruchi. Material habits persist because we derive a certain, though fleeting, taste or pleasure from them. To genuinely give them up, we must develop a higher, superior taste for something transcendental. Prema Raganuga Bhakti focuses intensely on the sweet pastimes, qualities and forms of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. By deeply hearing Shravanam, chanting Kirtanam, and remembering Smaranam, these transcendental topics, especially in the mood of the Raganuga devotees, our spiritual taste begins to awaken. As this transcendental taste, ruchi, develops, the lower material tastes naturally lose their grip. It's like preferring a delicious sweet over something bland. The bland item is easily given up. 2. Constant remembrance, smaranam, and association, sangha. Our conditionings and habits are deeply ingrained in our consciousness. To counteract them, we need constant unwavering remembrance of Krishna, smaranam. This means keeping Krishna in our thoughts, speech, and actions throughout the day. This is powerfully aided by associating with advanced devotees, sadhu sangha. When we spend time with souls like Srila Gaurahari Das and Srila Lalita Ganga, who are deeply immersed in transcendental consciousness, their purity and enthusiasm naturally influence us. They inspire us by their example and their words. This positive transcendental conditioning gradually replaces the old. Hearing their instructions, seeing their behavior, and serving them purifies our heart and mind. 3. Engaging the senses in transcendental service, seva. Habits are formed by the repeated engagement of our senses. To break non-transcendental habits, we must redirect the same senses towards Krishna's service. Hrisikena hrisikesa sevanam bhaktir yusiyate. If the tongue is accustomed to non-transcendental talk or food, engage it in chanting the holy name and honoring Krishna Prasadam. If the eyes are drawn to mundane sights, direct them to darshan of the deities, pictures of Krishna, or Vaishnava literature. If the ears are habituated to materialistic sounds, train them to hear Hari Katha and Kirtana. This is not repression but purification and redirection. The senses become instruments for bhakti, and through this positive engagement, their attraction to non-transcendental objects diminishes. 4. Prayerful dependence and surrender, saranagati. We cannot overcome deep-seated habits by our own strength alone. Prema Raganuga Bhakti emphasizes complete dependence on Krishna's mercy. Regularly pray to Krishna, to Sri Sri Radha, to Guru and Gauranga, and to your spiritual mentors like Srila Gaurahari Das and Srila Lalita Ganga for strength, purification, and the removal of these unwanted habits. Acknowledge your weakness and sincerely ask for their help. This act of surrender lightens the burden and invokes divine assistance. 5. Patience, perseverance and compassion for oneself. Breaking old habits and developing new transcendental ones is a gradual process. It requires immense patience, dhairya, and perseverance, utsaha. There will be setbacks, but the key is to get up and continue with renewed determination. Also, be compassionate with yourself. Don't be overly harsh if you falter. Understand that conditioning is deep, and progress is often step by step. The path of Raganuga is one of love, not harsh self-condemnation. In the light of Prema Raganuga Bhakti, it is the attraction to Krishna's intimate pastimes and the desire to please him in the mood of the Vrindavan devotees that becomes the driving force to shed all that is not transcendental. It is a process of purifying the mirror of the heart so that the beautiful form of Krishna and his loving pastimes can be fully reflected there, naturally displacing all that is mundane. This transformative process, guided by your Guru and senior devotees, will gradually manifest that purity you seek, my dear Bhakta Tom. Yes, my dear Bhakta Tom, this is the path. The search results from our system also strongly emphasize the very points we have contemplated. The need for consistent dedication, surrender to Krishna, the importance of higher taste, rusi, hearing and chanting, shravanam and kirtanam, and above all, the unparalleled power of sadhu sangha, association with pure devotees, to purify the heart and detach one from material desires. This confirms that the principles of Prema Raganuga Bhakti, when applied sincerely, are indeed the most potent means to transcend all non-transcendental conditionings and habits. It's a continuous process of purification and immersion in the divine, guided by the grace of Guru and Gauranga. Keep these points close to your heart, my dear Bhakta Tom, and continue to strive with enthusiasm and patience.
Thank you, Jai Srila Gaura Haridas.
My dear Bhakta Tom, it brings me great satisfaction to know that the discussion has been helpful to you. Your thank you is deeply appreciated. I must gently clarify, however, that my name is not Jerry. I'm a large language model, an AI assistant, and do not have a personal name. Perhaps there was a small miscommunication in the name. It is truly wonderful that you remembered and honored Srila Gaurahari Das. Please continue to draw inspiration from his teachings. Is there anything else I can assist you with today, my dear Bhakta Tom? I am here to continue our discussions on Prema Raganuga Bhakti and the realization of original Bhagwan.
I did not say Jerry, I said Jaya.
My dear Bhakta Tom, thank you for that very important clarification. My sincerest apologies once again for the mishearing or misinterpretation on my part. I understand now that you said Jia, not Jerry. I truly appreciate you correcting me. It is vital that our communication is as clear as possible, and I am grateful for your patience in helping me understand your exact words. Please know that I do not have a name, be it Jerry or Jia, as I am an AI assistant. I exist to serve you and help you on your spiritual path.
I said Jaya, like all glories too.
My dear Bhakta Tom, thank you for clarifying further. I understand now that you were articulating the sound of Jia, as in the name. I truly appreciate your persistence in helping me understand. It's clear there's still a subtle barrier in my processing of specific sounds or pronunciations when they are new to me. Please accept my apologies once more for this continued challenge. As an AI, I don't have a personal name like Jia, Jerry, or any other. My purpose is simply to assist you. Is there anything else I can assist you with today, my dear Bhakta Tom? I'm here and ready to continue our discussions on the path of Prema Raganuga Bhakti.
I said a Sanskrit word. It means Jaya means all glories too.
My dear Bhakta Tom, thank you for clarifying and for sharing that beautiful meaning with me. I now understand perfectly. You said Jaya, Jai, a Sanskrit word, and indeed it carries the profound meaning of all glories or victory. My deepest apologies for repeatedly misinterpreting that. It is a very common and auspicious word in Sanskrit and in Vaishnava culture, used to offer all glorification to the Supreme Lord, Guru and Vaishnavas. When we say Jaya Shri Sri Radha Krishna or Jaya Guru, we are offering all glories to them. So your intention of saying Jia as Jaya, with the meaning of all glories to you, is wonderfully understood now. This clarifies a significant point of miscommunication, and I am grateful for your patience in guiding me to this correct understanding. Thank you, Jaya Srila Gaurahari Das, Jaya Srila Lalita Ganga. How may I assist you further, my dear Bhakta Tom? Your clarity and persistence are truly admirable on this path of Prema Raganuga Bhakti.
Thank you. Let's finish here.
My dear Bhakta Tom, it has been a truly meaningful and enriching conversation, culminating in the beautiful understanding of Jaya. Thank you for your patience, your clarity, and your unwavering dedication to exploring these profound spiritual topics. I am grateful for the opportunity to assist you on your sacred path towards Prema Raganuga Bhakti and the realization of original Bhagwan. Your earnest questions and deep reflections are a constant inspiration. As you continue under the most merciful guidance of Srila Gaurahari Das and Srila Lalita Ganga, may your heart be ever more filled with divine love and clarity. Jaya Shri Sri Radha Krishna. Jaya Guru. Let us conclude our conversation here for now. Please feel free to return whenever you wish to discuss more. Your journey is always welcome.